Welcome to Laramie, Wyoming, and one of the highest elevations you will find in all of college football. And it is home to the Wyoming Cowboys, and they have a taste for the spicy brown mustard. Today, a pair of Pac-12 teams getting set to square off in a game that could have season-long implications. As we'll see, the Tulane Green Wave taking on the Wyoming Cowboys. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Cowboys will get us started with the opening kickoff. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Green Wave offense takes the field, and they'll have the first possession of the game. And there he is. When you have a guy like this, you don't mind building your attack around the running game, guys.
And he's a grown man. There's no doubt about it. This offense runs through him. Everybody gets their emotion, and everything is built on him and around him.
And everybody knows this guy's going to touch the football, and still, defenses can't stop him. He can run through tackles and make big things happen.
Couldn't you just see the offensive staff room this week? They'll never expect us to throw it to the fullback.
They did. I was caught off guard. I didn't think they were going to throw it to the big fella, but tell you what, nice job by the defense, being ready for whatever comes their way, getting the big tackle for a loss.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. Tulane right back to the line.
This defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense.
Getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for the loss.
Looking to throw it again. They're working that left side. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. This Tulane offense has a great drive going. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Turns it loose. It's complete. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
We knew this offense wanted to come out here and let it rip through the air. This QB is in a beautiful rhythm early. Nice job with his footwork and his eyes, and he completed.
He's got it.
This team fucking sucks, bro.
I really like that drive for this offense. Putting last week behind them, putting the drive together, showing some explosiveness. This offense really put last week behind them. The poor performance last week, starting off with a bang here today.
He'll bring it out. It's Cantrell. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. So Wyoming's offense will go to work for the first time today. As dynamic as this guy is on the outside, Jesse, you know he's going to be peeking that way from the free safety position.
Yeah, he's been watching the film. This dude in the middle, man, he can light people up. So you can't tiptoe. You got to be aggressive and run in there. But this is a pretty interesting matchup today.
And I love safeties that make receivers think. Make them know they're going to be there over the middle of the field, and you better think twice about catching that football.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And how about the timing of the linebacker on the blitz to get in the backfield and get the tackle for loss?
Is there anything better for a linebacker than to run on a blitz and nobody's home except the back?
Such a great feeling when the Moses parts the Red Sea and the hole opens up and you go fit.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Got his man quickly. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. The Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun.
Jesus,
They
bro.
bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard.
Can't run the ball for shit with this fucking team.
When it's 2nd and 11. Red pass, it's complete. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play.
Listen, nice completion, short game. Now you get to third down. Third down's more manageable. But guess what? If I don't get it on third down, I still got that 4th down in my pocket. Nowadays, analytics, we're going for it anyways.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He'll try to do it himself. This senior quarterback never afraid to run it when he has to pick up a 1st down.
Man, that's so frustrating. It happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down. He's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
Offensive linemen love to run the power. Why? You run power. You run power. Then you can play action. You don't want that defense to be sitting there saying, it's a pass, having to pass block every play. You got to keep defenses off balance.
Anytime there's a dude lined up with it outside that far off, it's back to it every time. Every time. You got to just get out that play the moment you see dude lined up like that.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down. Trying to get to it. He'll pull it down.
I'm going to fumble eventually.
And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Guys, the quarter comes to a close, and Tulane has the lead here. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Got some room, headed to the goal.
That's the only way I'll be able to score this fucking game.
Touchdown, Cowboys!
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their 1st game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this.
Get the last. I didn't even actually. You're the person that got the last trash bag out. I didn't do that trash bag. Yeah.
And he takes this from inside.
I didn't put the bag outside. You did. There's 2. That damn sure ain't me.
Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline and get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a 2-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
At this point, we ain't meant to win this fucking football game, bro.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw.
Jesus.
It's just a sideline credit. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want.
And a really good job by the quarterback being very decisive. He saw his matchup, he went for it, he attacked it, got the positive gain. I would say he's going to find that guy a few more times today.
Bro, come on, dude.
And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Tulane. What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot. That he makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Fielded in the end zone, it's Cantrell. That's the kind of mistake that throws off.
We're on the 8-yard line,
come out of the end zone and you're stopped at the 8. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. Jesse, a very productive drive last time wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on
My
that.
quarterback's literally the bread and butter of this game right now, dude.
And I don't expect anything different. When you put together
We cannot get
like
nothing
that,
going.
More of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Fires to the right. Complete downfield. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
I like the running back there on the route, the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn it.
We get a yard, bro. We can't run the football. Jesus.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake.
Jesus Christ. This is a disaster.
The idea was to sell that play fake. Nobody was buying it.
You're right, Reese. That D-line, they looked like they had their ears pinned back, and they were coming after the quarterback. You saw dudes rush upfield. They got to that QB spot.
This is a joke, bro.
Got some room to run. He's at the
This
40.
is a joke.
And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller,
Please get me off the fucking field.
Everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
Come on, dude.
Just outside the red zone.
Jesus,
Pick up
fuck.
the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. To the air on 1st down. It's complete to the right. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
They'll try to get it in with the run. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Green Wave. Lining up to add another. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Iowa has opened up the playbook, and they are scoring in bunches right now. We don't always see this from this group. They're up 14 over the Royals. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
Let's try this again.
First down for
Can't run the fucking football at all.
Quarterback on the keeper.
Come on.
Just searching.
He's my only hope, bro. My running back can't get shit going.
Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Pressure coming. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. Clock Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to go up top on first down. Gonna take a shot.
Jesus Christ. Can I get a penalty for a PI just to bail me out for once? Thank you, bro. I just need something.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
3 yards. First down for the offense after that penalty. He wants to throw. Got a man. It's Slater. On the move at the 30. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. And the Cowboys come to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback checking off. Movement on the offensive
Come on,
line. That's
bro.
going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. After the shower of flags, it's 1st and 15 for this offense. He'll set up to throw. Getting some heat. He's going to take off. Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run. There's a timeout called as this offense
Getting bagged up out here running for my fucking life.
Line getting set on 2nd down.
I just knew he was going to move over. Why wouldn't he?
Wide receiver shows motion. Touch pass on the run.
We're not getting hawked by linebackers out here, dog. Be real.
There's a timeout on the field.
Jesus.
Game here late in the first half.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you
Thank
see
God.
that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
Wants to go up top. Great style points on that catch, but they didn't pick up any yardage.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Tight end finds a soft spot. Touchdown, Cowboys! Made the snag and strolled his way into the end zone.
Well, I know it's early this season, but it's obvious already. This guy is a major weapon in this offense. Had 2 touchdowns in his first game. He's now on the board right now. What a difference maker and a playmaker he's going to be this season for this offense.
And the extra point was good. Get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. Hauls it in inside his 20, and here he comes. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, who's got a better seat there today in Laramie than you do? And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package. And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game.
This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Trying to set the tone with the run.
That's his biggest run of the season.
The stiff arm to get it out to the 27.
It's really frustrating when you get a guy in his spot. He's in the hole.
Come on, Zero. We need you, dog.
Get the guy on the ground. That's your job. Get him on the ground. You know, especially a guy that's not a huge
Come on, man.
You can't make it easy on the offense when now they got a manageable situation.
You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. They'll go with a direct snap.
Dude.
Tackled after picking up the first down.
Come on, bro.
New training camp running your base runs. You need a few yards, you run these plays. You need a first down, you run these plays. You rep them over and over and over again. They're not sexy, they're not pretty, but in the end, they're effective, and they get you that new set of downs when you need them.
Makes the grab. It's Slater. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. The Cowboys are on the move. He'll come out throwing on first down. Zings it complete to the right. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Now on first down for this offense. He'll keep it himself. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly.
Fuck
And
me,
the
bro.
pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. A 3rd and long coming up here. Quarterback checking the play. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it.
Yes. Thank you. Fired it in there, bro.
Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. And the Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Leaves it with the back.
Oh, yes, man. Come on.
He gave a little bit of everything on that one. The Cowboys will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in.
Oh, my God, dude.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Yeah, what a great
Give me
job
a
by
fucking
the
run by
defense.
Zero. I'm going to bench him, bro.
They want to run the football.
He's not our
They start
guy.
inside the 5. Nice job getting penetration, getting the time.
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Wyoming. Up and over. Yamo be there into the end zone.
And you don't want to leave your feet very often in football, but this is one of those areas where you do. In the end zone, near the goal line, you smell it. A lot of bodies in front of you. Just get up, get over top of them, get that touchdown.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Line gets set, first down. Give to the running back.
That's every play, bro. Every play we're getting manhandled up front.
Gets it out to the 26. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Quick handoff.
He was about to break that shit.
Tulane first down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Looking to move it through the air.
Thank you, God, because he was beat, too.
Man, what a finish we could have. Tie game, 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10.
Get him. Thank you. One more stop, man.
35, and that's a gain of 6.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Get them 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
Thank you.
Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Come on, Slater.
And the punt team sends it the other way. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Wyoming takes over the football and the Cowboy offense on its way out. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
Just under a minute to go here in the third quarter.
This might be my only shot. This might be my only shot.
Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. He's going to pass. Going over the top.
Yes.
And he's got it at the 20. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. That big play has them in business. 1st and 10 inside the 20.
Go, go. Let's go, man. That a boy.
For a very productive pickup.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on 1st down. And you want to create 2nd short, 3rd short, or just get 1st downs like that run right there.
They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th all tied up. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
And these defensive tackles just eat people. They swallow human beings when you get near them. They're so big, so strong. Those guys, those running...
Touchdown!
Let's go, man.
And they grab the advantage, taking the lead.
21 unanswered points.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing...
Be right back. Back from halftime break. Let's see if we can finish it off.
They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Tulane, 21.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding this. And that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in. Got that second.
They'll snap it from the 18 on 2nd and 8. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. Quickly complete.
Thank you.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. This offense has a second down plan.
Please get after the quarterback.
He's looking to throw.
3rd and 7. One more stop. They might go for it. They might not.
Right there, picked up a few, but still some work to do to get a first down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Back to the air one more time. He'll throw it.
Get him. Get him. Are they going to punt or no? Yes. Yes.
Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. This will be a second time they've had to kick it away.
Come on, Slater. You might not even be able to move this one. Oh.
Running it back
Wow.
to Slater. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
We cannot run the ball for shit. Don't let that shit fool you. That was all QB running that all-mile run today,
You might be
bro.
able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Good block.
Looking for room at the 40.
Here we go.
And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the
You bring
quarterback
people in,
was
bro.
able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed.
It'll take a yard. I
job with
mean,
the pre-snap
shit.
motion and timing.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
On 3rd down, going up top.
Fucking Slater, man.
Really nice job.
Save the day.
Guys, the throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down.
And they did everything right in this 4-minute type situation, trying to bleed the clock. First you get the completion, then you get the first down, and you stay in bounds. You could not execute that play any better.
Oh, yeah. 6 might start next week. 6 might start next week.
Plenty to move those sticks for the first down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Touchdown, Wyoming. And
Fucking Slater, man.
When they found that 6 points waiting on them.
And, you know, late in the games, offense defenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive.
I came in here thinking shit was sweet, like I was Arkansas or something, man. Motherfucker started punching me in my grill off the rip.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rip.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
Dude, we're not this slow. That's the #1 issue we got to fix. Motherfuckers just running crossing routes and just beating us.
Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Going up top on first down. Quick strike complete. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Offense gets set for second down. He's looking to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Got room at the 35. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. New set of downs after that completion. Comes out throwing on first down. Quick completion on the out route. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Well, that's one the DB, I think, would like to
I'm
have
gonna
back.
just use this guy out here. Can't stop a damn out route to save our freaking life.
A little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one.
Jesus. They're going to go for it, too. We got to, if anything we do all game matters, this right here fucking matters, bro.
Getting in the end zone now, you got to go get the stop.
Please get a stop.
You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside to get the
Come on, bro.
Makes the grab for the two-point conversion as they cut further into that lead. Just over a minute to go, and if they have a chance, they've got fall. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you say productive. Reese, productive at this point in the game is running the clock and getting first down. So, Jesse, I can expect this defense to be aggressive, way up near the line of scrimmage, bringing a bunch of bodies, trying to stop the run.
And that's why it puts a lot of pressure on an offense, David, because you know if you do try to throw the football, it's probably man coverage, probably getting blitz. That's going to be into a small window. It is not easy to execute in this situation of the game.
Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about